Well, high temperatures today were a little bit cooler into the Rogue Valley. We made it into the upper 80s. 86 was the official high in Klamath Falls. Still pretty hot. 90 to 95 degrees between Montague and Mount Shasta City, and still low 60s along the Oregon coast. Now we're looking into northeastern Siskiyou County at this particular time, and there is a pretty good thunderstorm that just developed. This particular storm has wind gusts right now about 40 miles an hour and about quarter-inch size hail at this particular time. So there's no real movement because it literally just kind of fired up, but it is maybe drifting up towards the north and the east. Now zooming out throughout the picture, there were our first few sprinkles west of the Cascades. They were very much hit and miss, and they didn't last very long. But you can see there are showers and thunderstorms in extreme northeastern Siskiyou County, over towards Klamath County, and over towards Lakeview as well. Now there is a bit of an outflow boundary from a big thunderstorm in the extreme southeastern Klamath County, so that's pretty indicative that this has very strong winds associated with this particular thunderstorm. So that's all wind being picked up actually by radar, because it's being the dust and debris and things like that are being picked up by radar. More thunderstorms in and around Paisley at this time, moving from the southwest towards the north and the east. So these will all linger for the remainder part of the evening, and eventually will wind down, but then we'll pick back up for tomorrow. Low temperatures for tonight, east of the Cascades, generally into the mid-50s, low to mid-50, mid to upper 50s for the Rogue and Shasta valleys for tonight, and generally looking at upper 40s for the Oregon coast. Now, if you're thinking of maybe taking a hike for tomorrow, it's going to be a pretty nice day overall. We'll see a few clouds early in the morning, but then we're going to be looking at a lot of sunshine throughout the day. Pretty pleasant temperatures overall, still into the mid-80s, so it will be a little bit cooler. Not really a whole lot cooler though, but pretty nice overall. Looking at mid-70s along the Oregon coast for tomorrow, and generally mid-80s for the Rogue and Shasta valleys, upper 70s, low 80s east of the Cascades, but we will have thunderstorms in almost the same regions for tomorrow. In fact, here is the thunderstorm risk for tomorrow. It's generally over extreme eastern Siskiyou County, Klamath, and all of Lake counties for tomorrow. So what we're going to be looking at is mostly lightning, cloud to ground lightning, maybe the hail getting up to about ½ inch or so from any particular thunderstorm. But the winds, they could be gusty, upwards of 60 miles an hour if they're able to form. And then, of course, there is that potential for wildfires to start with more thunderstorms. So not the greatest news overall. So in terms of our forecast for tomorrow morning, we'll still see the showers and thunderstorms into the Cascades, east of the Cascades, and into eastern Siskiyou County for tonight and into tomorrow. But it'll slowly start to shift off towards the east as we go throughout the day, and it's going to take a little while for that to occur. And once we get past about, say, sunset, that's when the activity really starts to wind on down. Now, west of the Cascades, it's going to be pretty quiet overall. We'll see the breezy winds into the afternoon like we usually see day in and day out. Now Monday morning, maybe some clouds in the morning, otherwise lots of sunshine into the afternoon. Much quieter overall. And then on Tuesday, we do have a system way offshore that could increase the clouds along the Oregon coast. So here's the system that moves into the region right now. That's going to trigger some of those thunderstorms for tomorrow. And then the hot temperatures try to return from the south towards the north. They have a hard time really kind of establishing themselves, so temperatures really slowly cool off throughout the week. They kind of go up and down for a couple days, but then by the end of the week and into next weekend, then we're finally looking at some relief overall. So here's our forecast for the Oregon coast. Some morning clouds possible tomorrow morning, and then breezy conditions for the next couple of days with some sunshine pretty prevalent for the next several days. Back for the rest of the forecast for the Oregon coast, you can see maybe getting back into the 60s by the end of the week, and maybe some rain by Saturday. Northern California, you do have that slight chance of showers and thunderstorms for tomorrow, and then it looks dry for the rest of the week. Temperatures right around 90 degrees, give or take a degree or two to about Thursday, and then definitely cooler by Friday and into Saturday. Klamath Basin thunderstorms for tomorrow. Again, you may not everyone's going to get the thunderstorms, but there'll be that chance for tomorrow. And then the rest of the week looking high and dry with temperatures mostly into the 80s. Cascades, thunderstorms for tomorrow, and then temperatures into the upper 60s and then 70s until we get to the weekend with a bit more cloud cover. And here in the Rogue Valley, it'll be a little bit cooler for tomorrow, and then temperatures right around 90 through Monday and Tuesday. A little bit cooler on Wednesday. Temperatures go back up on Thursday, and then finally cooling into the 70s by next weekend. So it's going to feel much nicer this time next weekend.
That'll be really great. Have a little bit of a cooler weekend. You know, I gotta say thunderstorms aren't what I think of when I think of June weather, but yeah, it's good to stay safe. You know, when thunder roars, go indoors,
That's
as
right.
the old saying says.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to have an umbrella when there's thunderstorms because you don't want to be a lightning rod.
For sure. And yeah, we'll continue to track conditions for all of you viewers. Thanks, Oliver.
Yeah, you bet.